Hi, good morning guys. I hope everybody's doing really well. I hope some of you are doing some online courses. There's a variety of websites like Udemy, Coursera. Coursera actually offers a whole bunch of free courses. Yeah, I mean, this is the time to catch up on that skill, or brush up on as many skills as you want to have. I myself end up doing like at least 3 online courses a year on topics that are completely random, just because I believe that you should never stop learning, and you never know, maybe that one course that you did will help you in like a business that you decide to do later on in life. Like you just never know. All right, so my video today, I wanted to focus on interviews. I had a question in the group regarding how to prepare for interviews, what to do, what not to do, and what questions you usually ask. So the main advice that I can give you is brush up on what is expected of you for your role when you join the industry. And a lot of my interviews that I've had so far, people have said that there are people that come into the industry that assume that it's just this Instagram lifestyle, where it's not. Like, you have to, I mean, you're going to be working in a small place with a lot of people, and you're going to have duties to do. There's going to be a whole list of things that are expected from you, and you need to know what those are. So my first bit of advice for when you go for an interview is know the role that you're applying for. The second thing is also know what it is that you want out of the industry. Like, how long do you want to be in it for? The current job that you would be interviewing for, or do you want to do it as a permanent gig, or do you just want to do seasonal work? Now, the reason why this is so important is because there are actually a lot of people that will apply for a role, but in their mind they only want it to be a temporary or seasonal position, which is fine. But the problem with that is that if the board was looking for somebody permanent, this can obviously cause some problems. But also, you would then the people end up coming into it with a mindset of that it's only temporary, which means they never give it their all. Be sure that you're applying and putting yourself in the position that it is that you want, because at the end of the day you need to be happy. So that's really important. Okay, so the things that to do and what not to do. The only bit of advice that I can give is, when you're going for an interview, whether it's for an agent or a captain, be truthful. People can see through the bullshit. It's that simple. So I'm sorry it's taking me so long to do these videos. I've been asking around and seeing what other people in my role ask during interviews, so that I have the most asked interview questions. So the first one is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? This is where it's really important to have a goal. The second question is, what prior experience do you have to yachting? So whether you're applying for a deck role or an interior role, having some prior work experience, especially in hospitality, is a big one. This really helps your employer to see whether or not you would be a good fit and would be able to be around guests, and how to be around people that you serve. Okay, so the third question is, what is it that you can bring to the table? So this is quite a broad spectrum question, because it can either be, what are the skills it is that you have. Just to give you an example, like, we've added to some of the things that we can bring to the table is that we do poi, which is quite fun for guests, and it's a hobby, but I added it as a skill because it's an entertaining thing for guests. So, but this can be anything. This can be your nanny qualification, or your beauty therapy qualification, or the fact that you're a dive instructor. Like, anything else that you can bring to the table. And then the fourth question is, what other courses have you done besides your basic training to apply for your role? Now, it depends on the vessel and it depends on the person employing you, but because it's such an industry with so much competition at the moment, it is advisable to do at least 1 or 2 more courses than what your basic requirements are, just because it will help your application. Okay, and then the fifth one is, what are your strengths and your weaknesses? Now, I know we all really love this question, but it does get asked, so be prepared for it. And that's it for me, guys. I hope this was helpful. Please let me know if there is anything else that you would like to know, if you have any questions or any concerns. I'm here to help. That's what the group is for. It's just a base for us to share what we know and what we've experienced for those of you that want to know. That being said, please share this video because you never know who in your groups or in your community might really need to see this. It can be very, very beneficial for other people and you might not even know about it. I never thought that sharing the information that I have would be so needed by other people until I actually did it. So please share it, and go on over to the YouTube channel and subscribe. It really motivates us to make more of these. So have a rad day, and until the next video.